The Russo-Ukrainian War began in February 2014, a turning point that reshaped modern history. It started with the Euromaidan protests in late 2013, a massive popular uprising that gripped Ukraine for weeks. These protests led to the Revolution of Dignity in early 2014 and the ousting of Ukraine's pro-Russian president, Viktor Yanukovych. As the government in Kiev faced unprecedented turmoil, Russian President Vladimir Putin seized the moment to act, setting in motion a plan to reclaim territory Moscow had long coveted. Immediately after Yanukovych's removal from office, unmarked Russian troops began to appear across the Crimean Peninsula. These armed soldiers without insignia, often called Little Green Men, moved quickly to overrun the region. The diamond-shaped peninsula in the Black Sea was strategically vital for its naval bases and historically prized for its beaches. The seizure was remarkably quick and largely bloodless, but it sent Moscow's relations with the West into a downward spiral unseen since the Cold War. In March 2014, while the peninsula was under the control of Russian forces, Putin called for a referendum to join Russia. Ukraine and the Western world dismissed the vote as illegitimate and a violation of international law. Despite this, on March 18, 2014, Moscow moved forward with the illegal annexation. This action was recognized only by a handful of countries, such as North Korea and Sudan. In Russia, however, it touched off a wave of intense patriotism. Krim Nash, meaning Crimea is ours, became a powerful rallying cry that unified the nation. The annexation sent Putin's popularity soaring. His approval rating, which had declined to 65% in January 2014, shot up to 86% by June. Putin publicly designated the peninsula as a sacred place. However, the move brought significant consequences. The United States, the European Union, and other nations imposed heavy sanctions on Moscow and its officials. Inside Crimea, those who publicly argued it was part of Ukraine, particularly the Crimean Tatars, faced targeted prosecution and systemic pressure for their strong opposition to the annexation. The conflict soon expanded beyond Crimea. In April 2014, pro-Russian protests began in parts of southeastern Ukraine. Russian-backed militants seized towns and cities in the eastern Donbas region, proclaiming the Donetsk People's Republic and the Luhansk People's Republic as independent states. While Russia covertly supported the separatists with troops, tanks, and artillery, it publicly denied these actions. The International Criminal Court and the European Court of Human Rights later judged that the war was an international armed conflict and that Russia controlled the separatist regions from 2014 onward. A tragic peak in the conflict occurred in July 2014 when Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 was shot down over eastern Ukraine, killing all 298 people aboard.